Hello everyone. In this video, we will talk about how to name alcohols. So when you are naming an alcohols, well, all the nomenclature follows this conventional pattern, which is you're going to have your substituents name first, and then you're going to have your parent chains after that. So parent chain is always going to be at the end. So let's talk about how we're going to write the parent chains. So let's say we have a molecules that's looks something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm just gonna add OH group right there. So this is an alcohol because it has OH group right there. So when you have a OH group, hydroxy group, that we call an alcohols. So in this case, so when you are trying to find out what is going to be the parent chains, so a few things that you have to keep in mind. So in this case, you must include your functional group, must include the functional group. So who is our functional group here? So in this case, our functional group is our OH group. So this is the functional group. So our functional group is OH group right there. So now you want to make sure this OH group is connected to the parent chains that you're discussing. So in this case, this is an easy problem. So we got one chain right there, one carbon atom. This is the second carbon atom. And then we got third carbon atoms. So let me start 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms. So we have in total 4 carbon atom in this chains. So when you have 4 carbon atom, the common name is gonna be, it's always gonna be an alkane. So if you have 4, the alk portion would be replaced by bute. So it's going to be called as butane. So when you have 4, that's a bute. So butane. So we got our parent name, parent alkane chain, that is going to be butane. But this is not the final name. So next thing you want to do is we're going to replace the final letter E with ol. So replace the E with ol. So this ol, so you will see we're going to be replacing the final letter or final few letters with the functional group specific names. So that's a common system we have to use. It's always start with an alkane, and then based on number of carbon atom in your parent chain, you go the parent alkane chain name, and then you go with replacing the proper functional group. So in this case, we're gonna have ol, so it's gonna be butanol. Okay, so we're gonna come back to the locations number. So now, do we have any substituent here? So if we had any substituents, we have to add the substituent name right before our parent name. Okay, so we don't have any substituent in this problem, so we're gonna keep it simple. One more thing we have to do here is we gotta add the number, the location number. That's we always have to add, because otherwise we can have a situations where, let's say I'm gonna draw another one. So this one also has 4 carbon atom and a OH functional group. So this one is also going to be called as butanol. But as we can see here, both of them are different, so we cannot call both of them butanol, right? So we gotta separate them. So the way you separate them is we number the carbon atom in your parent chain from either left to right or right to left. But the idea is you have to provide them the smallest possible number. So what do I mean by smallest numbers? So let me provide a bunch of numbers here. So let's say this is first, 2, third, and fourth carbon atoms. There is other way I can do this. I should put this here. Let's say this is called third. There's other way I can do this. I can call this is my first carbon atom. this is second, this is third, and this is four. So let's see what's the correct numbering system. So in the, what is the color? This one is yellowish. Okay, so in this system, our alcohol group is on location 4. So the OH group is attached to location 4. So we're gonna call this as 4-butanol. So I'm gonna write here. So we're gonna call this 4-butanol. However, if we go other route where our OH group is attached to carbon atom 1, so we can call it 1-butanol. So you have two choices. So either you can call it 4-butanol or 1-butanol. Well, you gotta pick the lowest number. So pick the lowest. So in this case, so the lowest number is this, and this is gonna be your, so this is pick the lowest number. So between 1 versus 4, so the lowest is 1. So we'll be calling this 1-butanol. So this is our final name is gonna be 1-butanol. So what would you call this one here? Well, I could name this 1, 2, 3, 4, or I could call this 1, 2, 3, 4. So now in this case, you have a choice between 3-butanol versus 2-butanol. So we can call it 3-butanol, or we can call it 2-butanol. So which one do you think is the correct answers? Well, the correct answer is going to be this one, the one on the bottom. So that's simple alcohol nomenclatures right there. Okay, I will do a more complex problem in the next video.